Boy, oh boy, what a week, huh? I don't know about you guys. I had some trials this week, and it was just, in my opinion, so great to have a God to be able to turn to, talk to, know that He has a plan for me now and in eternity, and it's a wonderful thing. So, all right, the situation we're about to read is a reiteration of the regular offerings really intended for the younger generation of Israelites that was about to enter the promised land of Canaan. In fact, it was the eve of the conquest and occupation of Canaan when this was going on. As we'll find out, God wanted to remind them of the daily burnt offerings, the Sabbath day offerings, regulations pertaining to the Passover, and finally the Feast of Weeks. So let's get into it. Verse 1. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Command the sons of Israel and say to them, you shall be careful to present my offering, my food for my offerings by fire, of a soothing aroma to me, at their appointed time. You shall say to them, this is the offering by fire which you shall offer to the Lord. 2 male lambs, 1 year old, without defect, as a continual burnt offering every day. You shall offer the one lamb in the morning, and the other lamb you shall offer at twilight. Also 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour for a grain offering, mixed with 1/4 of hin of beaten oil." Verse 6. It is a continual burnt offering which was ordained in Mount Sinai as a soothing aroma, an offering by fire to the Lord. Then the drink offering with it shall be 1/4 of a hin for each lamb. In the holy place you shall pour out a drink offering of strong drink to the Lord. The other lamb you shall offer at twilight, as the grain offering of the morning, and as its drink offering. You shall offer it, an offering by fire, a soothing aroma to the Lord. Then on the Sabbath day 2 male lambs, 1 year old, without defect, and 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering, and its drink offering. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, in addition to the continual burnt offering and its drink offering. If anyone wants a fantastic overview of how the Sabbath applies in the New Covenant era, you need to listen to a sermon titled "The New Testament and the Mosaic Sabbath" by Dr. John MacArthur. It's on his website, which is called Grace to You, and you can Google search it. It's just very well researched and presented, and with tons of information to help understand how it applies today. Verse 11. Then at the beginning of each of your months you shall present a burnt offering to the Lord, 2 bulls and 1 ram, 7 male lambs, 1 year old, without defect, and 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil for a grain offering for each bull, and 2/10 of fine flour mixed with oil for a grain offering for the 1 ram, and 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil for a grain offering for each lamb, for a burnt offering of a soothing aroma, an offering by fire to the Lord. Verse 14. Their drink offering shall be 1/2 a hin of wine for a bull, and 1/3 of a hin for the ram, and 1/4 of a hin for a lamb. This is the burnt offering of each month throughout the months of the year. And 1 male goat for a sin offering to the Lord. It shall be offered with its drink offering in addition to the continual burnt offering. Then on the 14th day of the first month shall be the Lord's Passover. On the 15th day of this month shall be a feast. Unleavened bread shall be eaten for 7 days. On the first day shall be a holy convocation. You shall do no laborious work. You shall present an offering by fire, a burnt offering to the Lord. 2 bulls and 1 ram, and 7 male lambs, 1 year old, having them without defect. For the grain offering you shall offer fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for a bull, and 2/10 for the ram. 1/10 of an ephah you shall offer for each of the 7 lambs, and 1 male goat for a sin offering to make atonement for you. You shall present these besides the burnt offering of the morning, which is for a continual burnt offering. Verse 24. After this manner you shall present daily for 7 days the food of the offering by fire, of a soothing aroma to the Lord. It shall be presented with its drink offering in addition to the continual burnt offering. On the 7th day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no laborious work. Also on the day of the first fruits, when you present a new grain offering to the Lord in your Feast of Weeks, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no laborious work. You shall offer a burnt offering for a soothing aroma to the Lord. 2 young bulls, 1 ram, 7 male lambs, 1 year old. In their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for each bull, 2/10 for the 1 ram, 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs, also 1 male goat to make atonement for you. Besides the continual burnt offering and its grain offering, you shall present them with their drink offerings. They shall be without defect. Guys, I just want to let you know I appreciate all of you, and you guys motivate me and encourage me, and I really do appreciate it. Even though we can't be in front of one another every day, it does, knowing that you guys check in is helpful for me to keep going as well. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I love you. Be praying for you. God bless you.